Hi YouTube, this is Krista, Clover Hop Stitching. I know many of you, but most of you haven't really seen me, haven't really seen my face, and I thought it was time to change that. This is the first video that I'm filming. It probably won't be my first posted, but this felt easier and simpler, so I'm starting here. I wanted to tell you today about my 2026 plans for the year. I don't tend to schedule out my year in advance. I don't have big stitch counts for each month. I don't have many patterns that are like, okay, I'm gonna do this in May, I'm gonna do this in June, I want to see these things finished by the end of the year. But it is getting to the point. I am 7 years in. I have a healthy amount of PDFs and a healthy amount of paper charts, and I'm really tired of sitting and looking at them and going, okay, I'll do that. I'll do it at some point. I like it. I'm glad I have it. I'll do it. Because I haven't done most of them. And they're just sitting. And I look at them. And it makes me sad to sit and look and go, I'll do it someday. Like, I want to do them. So I'm going to do them. So I'm trying a plan. I'm trying out 2 different challenges. And we're going to see if we can clear out my Google Drive. And we can whittle down some of the paper charts that I've been looking at that I would like to have as finishes on my actual walls. There's blank space. There's room for stuff to go on the walls. I have a lot of things to frame, but like, I have more things to stitch, you know? That's the fun part. Hey, hold on. Stop listening to me and listen to me. One of my first plans of the year, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm gonna host a SAL. Why not? I decided this after filming, but whatever. Now I'm back. We're going to be doing the Fiber Besties SAL based on this pattern. Here it is. It's brilliant. It's so good. See? It's so good. That pattern is by TrembleHandXStitch. It's a cute little thing. It's like 63 by 50 something. It's full coverage, but it totally doesn't have to be. You can pick whatever fabric you like. I think anything would complement those colors. And that blue full coverage in the middle seems totally optional. You can make it your own. I think I'm gonna try to make it a scrappy project. So using all of my leftover thread ends to see what I can fill in of that border, but we'll see. We'll find out. If you would like to join me in celebrating all of your fiber friends, I think we should start on Valentine's Day. So February 14th, I'm giving you so much warning. And you can use any fabric you want and every floss you want. And the pattern's on Etsy, so you can get it in about 3 minutes. I got permission from the designer to do my first giveaway. So if you would like this pattern and you would like it for free, in the comments, leave me the word bestie. Ideally, because we are besties, but I'll use that and I'll filter the comments and I'll pick someone to get the chart for free. I'll make an email for this channel, and I'll send it that way, or I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'll send you a free chart. Let me know. I'll draw a winner in my January wrap up. That sounds good. Let's do that. If you want the chart for free, one more time, this one, here it is. Leave me the word bestie. Here's our hashtag, that's what it's gonna be. And then we will be starting on Valentine's Day. Okay, back to what you signed up to watch. So I'm gonna do WIPGO this year. That's by Jessie Marie. You know her. You love her. If not, I don't know. You will. Go find her. And then I'm gonna do the Year of Whips challenge again. I did that last year and I was pretty successful. That is hosted by, I think, Melanie. She runs the Soulful Stitching Facebook page. I think that's her Instagram too. When I figure out how to type things out, I'll put them there. You can find them there. I promise. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But Year of Whips is really simple. I think she said 6 total. But I went, oh, okay, it's 2026. So I'm going to do 26 paper patterns. And you just pick a number. You post like cover photos of all of them. Ideally, they're all whips, but these are all going to be new starts. Whoops. Whatever. And the goal is just to finish half of them. You have the year to do it. You post where you at in January. And when you finish things, you post that they're finished. And that's it. It's not that hard. And these are all things I would like to finish. So with all my paper patterns, that's my plan. My first one, this is the only one that's kitted up even a little bit. This is Sugar Plum. I got it from Color and Cotton. There you go, it's 20 count. That glare's awful. I don't know what to do about that. Probably not have it in plastic, but oh well. My first chart is gonna be this one. It's really old, and they decided to call it Putty Cat. So that's Putty Cat. But I'm gonna change it a little bit so it's not like a Dalmatian cat. I'm gonna change it so it looks like my actual cat. Thanks so much. Super cool. Super cool. Anyways, my cats were fighting. I'm still going to make them fabric. This one's gonna be Willow. I'll find one for Toby. But there you go. I think it's so sweet. It's a vintage chart. That's like a picture that's been glued on there. And then it is, I don't know how to show you this. It's hand drawn. Here you go. You can have a star. Like it's handwritten on there. So it's really cool. I think this is from before I was born. So there's that. And I think the text on these might be flipped. I will figure out how to do that later, but I wanted to film something now. My next chart for that one is going to be Love Tree from the trilogy. Just a cutie little Valentine's Day thing. And then following up with the Valentine's Day, I have this, oh god, it's kind of kitted. There's like scary interfacing in there. I don't know if I'll use that. I don't know how old it is. I don't know. I might switch it out for mine. But this is a little heart called Elsa Williams, and I just thought it was really sweet. But it comes with the thread, so I'll use that unless it's like horrific. Here is Sweetheart Tree. I got this from Stephanie's shop. Love her. Stephanie cross-stitched the globe. She's good finds. This next one is called Hearts and Flowers. I also grabbed it from Stephanie's shop. It is a little alphabet sampler from 2003, and it says, "When in love I do commence, may it be with a man of sense." And I just thought that was so funny. And I probably won't put it on like this pukey fabric, but I like the blue, I like the pinks. I think it's funny to have a love sampler and be like, I hope he's not a butt. I hope he's funny. I hope he's nice. I hope he makes sense. So there's that. This next one is Tiny Modernists. The Cat Came Back from the Meow the Merrier collab, which I think was 2021. It's this sweet little tuxedo kitty. I love the heart on her. I love the little flowers. I like that it's small. A lot of these are small. So it's crazy that they've been sitting. That's the thesis of this video, is that I should get things moving, and I would like to. So this is me telling you, so you can tell me to do them. Good? This is Coffee Bird from Heart and Hand. Very little, very doable, very small. Here is Summer House Stitchworks. I don't know what this chart is actually called. It says number 3 Fragments in Time 2022 Susquehanna Valley Samplers. So perhaps that's the full title. I don't know. It's strawberries, and that's the nice part. Another Baby Tiny Modernist. I actually pulled fabric for this one. I think because it was a scrap. This is Small Fall Sewing, and it's just that. And the fabric is this big. That's it. It's just a little baby guy. And I sized it with whatever. I'll pull that out. This one too. I guess it's an oval bouquet. It says it's from Collection Tra-La-La. I don't know who they are, but I think this is cute. Here you go. Just a little sweet flower thing. And a crazy glare. I'm learning. I'll learn. Here's another cat. The theme for this challenge is paper charts. And I was like, I would really love more seasonal stitching. And for me, that means Valentine's Day. And that means Halloween and October. And then most of my other paper charts are cats. So that's the theme. Here is, from that same collab, this is Meow with the Moon. Never had an orange cat, but I think this one is just so sweet. He's so cute. And it seems very doable, and at some point that like baby full coverage is gonna call my name. This is Farmhouse from Blackbird Designs. What is this from? This is Anniversaries of the Heart pattern 5. At some point in the year, I'm gonna be like, I need to stitch a house. It's not right now, but at some point I'm gonna need to stitch a house, and I will pull this one. There you go. This one I have had kitted up again for like 5 years. For what? For what reason? This is Basket and Butterflies from Liz Matthews. I pulled Gentle Art Midnight, and I'll probably stick with that, but I kind of want to make this like teeny tiny on 22 count. We'll see. My next one is From the Heart Needle Art by Wendy's Quaker Bees. And I don't think this picture does it justice at all. It's a sweet little Quaker. I just think it's really cute. I would like to make this one really teeny tiny also. Like 22 count, or I would try like one over one on 25. We'll find out. This one, I adopted. This is actually a whip. It's not mine. I didn't stitch it, but it's a whip. This is Twisted Threads Spring Gingham. It's just a little alphabet sampler on this cute gingham fabric. She found all the fancy flosses. And then it's gingham fabric. And I think I'll probably keep going on this. It's, I don't know. It's pretty hard to see the stitching, but it's easier in person. We'll see. We'll find out. We'll find out on that one. It also is teeny tiny. She's definitely going one over one, and I don't think you need to, but she sure is. This is another Liz Matthews. It's called For a Friend, and I just thought it was really sweet. Those little borders get me every time. I don't know if it's still a penny border, if it's like long like that, but I thought it was cute, and the composition of this one I thought was really interesting with that little square, like, that's not like it is the same piece of flat fabric. I don't know, I just thought it was really neat. And those flowers, they're so good. This one is a cousin to the other one. This is Bittersweet Village, also from Liz Matthews. And I love that the flowers are so, oh god, that's worse. The flowers are so huge, and then there are teeny tiny houses on them. I think that's great. Now we have Plum Street Samplers Autumn Posy. Very cutie. Again, I would love to make it so small, but we'll see. I have the fancy floss. I have it. It's in there, I promise. I just have to find it and figure out where it all went. This one, I probably won't do the Sweet Little Witch. I might cut her out. Love you, girl. I just like the vegetables. I just like the cauldron and the vegetables. This is Harvest Magic by the Blue Flower. I'm gonna let you look at that really close. I don't think the picture does this one much justice. It's really cute, I promise. Crazy. Those little carrots, they're so good. And then back on the cat train, all from Plum Street, I have the Autumn Tart with that grumpy little gray man. He's kind of ridiculous. Like, his face is crazy. And that's great. And I like it. There is Clementine, who's also orange. I like the scale of this one. I think it's also funny that the flowers are bigger than her. And I think it would be really cute if it was like this big, you know? And then Olga's Tart. And there's a few more. Like, this striped cat is clearly Olga, and there are a few charts with her on them, and I need every single one. They're very cute. Is everything cute? Probably. Am I gonna say it the whole time? Probably. This one is hard as hell to read. There is a title on here. It says Witchy Moon. This is Dames of the Needle / Finger Work. So if you know what that means, that's who made it. But there we go. We've moved on to the fall and Halloween section. I like this one a whole lot, and I have some bright orange that might work too. Here is Two Pumpkins Bright by Hello from Liz Matthews. I am not interested in the spider part, I'll be honest. I don't really want the spiders on there. But the rest of it I think is really sweet. Here is Erin Elizabeth's Hello Autumn. Again, very cute. I have so many neutral fabrics. I don't have very many like seasonal things to put out and display and change, so we'll start here. And then this one, I got this from Stephanie's shop also. I will probably do most of these because they're really cute, but the one I've chosen for this is the sassy lady in her sweatshirt. This is a sweatshirt pattern. Take it or leave it. But I like the little witch. This is Happy Halloween. So there you go. The other one I'll probably do, this, I don't know if I'll do the text with it because it's kind of insane. There's a little bear and it says, "I'm with Cupid." I don't know. I don't want to call Cupid stupid. I think it's cute. I don't know. I don't know what I think about the words. And will there be sweatshirts? Probably not. Probably not. Will they be a patch I might put on and take off a shirt or a bag? Maybe. Will it probably be a flat finish that's domed? Probably. So those were my charts for the year of WIPs. In my heart, I would love to start and finish every single one. The challenge is to do half, so I will do half. And if I do more, that's awesome. I'm not going to limit my new starts this year. I'm not going to like set myself a budget for them or restrict fabric buying or anything like that, because it makes me freeze and be like, I won't do it. And that's nothing. And that I want to do them. Crazy. So my whole goal is just to start them and hopefully finish a bunch of them, and that's it. I would like to touch one a month, but we'll see. I will focus on the WIPGO numbers each month. Okay, I had to take a break. I'm back. WIPGO is another challenge that happens once a year. Jessie Marie will pull bingo numbers, and you can make your little bingo board with all your WIPs on it or your goals. And then whatever numbers she pulls each month, that's what we work on. So I'm allowing the littlest bit of surprise and like handing over control to her. We'll see. I have tried WIPGO a few times. I've never completed it. I've given up on it pretty often. But yeah, we'll find out. For WIPGO, decided to do all PDF charts. So I have them all on my tablet. I think I can, there's a way to show you each one. And if not, I'll hold the chart link back here. So if you steal the chart, don't do that. I don't know what to tell you. It's going to be small. I'm just going to flash it up and go, hey, there you go. That's it. I don't know what order they're in. I wrote them out in an order that's not this, but this is how my files are. Okay, my tablet had to load. My first one is called Haunted Frames by Amanda Elliott. And it's ghost library cards. Look how cute that is. And you can put different hats on them and they have different like expressions. So I'm going to make myself a ghost library card. My next, I found these at the Jingle Ball and I've been looking for these charts forever. And I don't know where they existed before December, but I found them at Jingle Ball. I don't know how else to get them. I tried so hard. But there's Chubby Squirrel. And these are all by Jeanette Douglas. So Chubby Squirrel, Chubby Bird, and Chubby Fox. And I did cheat because I found out the WIPGO numbers as I was doing my planning. So I picked Chubby Bird for January. I did rig things. She'll be mine. We're gonna do it. I don't think they're gonna be in tart tins. I don't know where to buy a tart tin. And I don't know if I want to display them that way. Like, I think a hoop finish would just be easier. I don't know. We'll find out. This next one is from Stitch Sprout. There's no good cover image, but it's called Herbal Witch Cat. There's just a little small of it. But she's so cutie, so small. Halloween and cats is like most of what I do. So here we are. This is also Stitch Sprout. This is Haunted Teapot. And it has little ghosties coming out of it. I just thought that was so sweet. There's going to be a lot of cuts in between these because my tablet's taking a hot minute to load these. And you don't have to sit through that. This one is called Witch's Brew from the Witchy Stitcher. I'm also low-key on the hunt for like coffee themed patterns because I would like a little setup. This one just says Country Living I think that's the magazine, and it says Blue Bonnets. So there you go. That's all you get. And that's the whole PDF actually. I think it was a freebie, and there's no like chart. It's just that picture. My next one is from Uncanny Kari. This is called Lucky 7. And I just haven't seen anything like that. I think the aesthetic is really funny to turn into thread. So I'm gonna do that. This next one is the Geeky Stitching Co. Oh, I have to zoom in a lot. And I think it's just called Robin. There's nothing more about it, but there's that one. Again, I would love to make it like 2 inches tall. That would be really sweet. This is Bendy Stitchy's Love Drum. And I have a lot of bright reds and bright pinks. So I think that one would be pretty easy. I don't know what it's stitched with. It's done with like a variegated thing, but I'll figure it out. Is this one? I'll make this one really small. This is from Cross Stitch Verbena, and it's called Fly Agaric, and it's like a little mushroom house. Love. This one was called for January. I finished it. I'll show you my other video. You have to watch that one. This is me clickbaiting you. Here's what the chart. Don't steal that. I'm not cutting it out. It's called Joy is an Act of Resistance. And I stitched it and it's done. And I'll show you later. I'm trying to get the audio from my AirPods. But if the quality is shit, I'll never do it again. Tell me if it sounds fine. Maybe I'll try recording something else with just my phone and the ambient audio. It's a work in progress. We'll see. This is what we're trying today. They gave me trouble at the Jingle Ball. We'll find out. Okay, this next one is called Variegated Cauldron from Serious Stitches. And I have so many wild, like, variegated colors that I think I could find something that would be pretty cool. That's her stitched version. That's all I have. I can't. The rest is just the chart, and I won't show you that. Yeah, there we go. This next one is a freebie from Sprouting Lupine. That one loaded quickly. It's a miracle. It's called Crow Quaker, and it's like itty bitty. It's so sweet. She has it in this like clock thing, but look at up close. Look at, they're so cute. I love them. I'm gonna do that. Hopefully it'll take like one day. That's my goal, is that these are just like, I need a quick start and finish. I can pick it up, I can put it down, we can be done, and it's done, and I can delete the PDF and be like, problem solved. This is also, I think this is also free from her. Moon Magic. We'll find out. There's all her contact info, I guess. But Sprouting Lupine has a link that takes you to all her freebies in a Google Drive section, so I think I just copied these over. Oh my gosh, this one's so old. This is from January 2015. But this is called Velkommen from Modern Folk. Before he was embroidery, it just says Modern Folk on there. But it's a Swedish welcome sampler. My family is Swedish. I think they would really like having this. It looks nice to just use one fancy floss and call it a day on. I think it's really cute. I like the idea of having like different little welcome things by the front door. That's my story. It says welcome, so I think you should be welcoming. Here's a freebie from Fine Frog Stitching. I don't see a name on it, but it's a little potion bottle with a bat, and that's crazy. I will have to learn about curtains. But there you go. It's just a little bat and a potion bottle. There you go. I don't know if any of these are still available. I don't know when I downloaded them. It could have been any time in the last 7 years. I don't know. I'm gonna let you Google them. Okay, this one I can't show much of either. It's called Snip Snip from October House Fiber Arts, but it's this skinny pillow of just scissors, and I really think that's cute. I like that the bird scissors are on there. I have those as a tattoo. Oh, yep, there's the chart. So there you go. You can have that. This one is called Midnight Swimming. It's like a whale tail, and there's like butterflies and a little moon. This one doesn't say who it's from, but when I stitch it, I'll figure it out, and when I post it, I'll tell you. But the PDF is like naked and empty. This next one is from Shitpost Samplers, and they used to be a Tumblr account, but I think you can buy them for real. I'll make it really small too. But this is from like a Tumblr post, and they thought it was funny, so they thought it would be funny to chart it. That's all they do. And this one says, heroism involves kindness, dipshit, and I thought that was funny, so there it is. That's what you get. That's all you get. Of course, heroism involves kindness. And I like that there's flowers around it, and I like that they're pretending it's like an old saying. Okay, I'll give you the little mock-up of this one. It says Home Stitch Home from Tiny Modernist. Very cutie, very tiny. I think even charted, yeah, it's 3 inches tall. So, perfect. And then this one is also, this is probably from a pattern mill, which is why I haven't done it. But I would like to make it like a little patch. It's just, you've seen it. It's a bear and there's mountains on it. Yeah, it doesn't say anything. It says page 1 and page 2, and you can use DMC, and that's it. That's all you get. And then this one, oh, there is a markup for this one. This is from Darling and Whimsy. And it's a reference to an Emily Dickinson pattern, actually, but it says bring me sunset in a cup. And that was kind of, it's like a little absurdist. There's my window. Hi window, hi sunshine. We actually haven't had sunshine like this for a week and a half, so I'm trying to do this while it's here, and I think we have 1 more hour, so we'll find out. But I just think it's cute. Bring me the sunset in a cup. What an unrealistic thing to be like, if you love me, you'll figure it out. Why the hell did she do that? I don't know. I have a lot of questions about Emily Dickinson. And that's it. So those are all of my patterns for WIPGO. I've completed one of them. I've kitted up one of them. And the rest, hopefully I'll touch this year. If you have any of these patterns, I am willing to start them early and get a few stitches in if you want to start them together. And I'll just finish it up like whenever it's called for. Or if you have any of the paper patterns, those don't have a timeline on them. So if you happen to have any of those vintage charts, let me know and we'll figure it out. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Maybe I'll pause. I'll see if I close all the curtains. That'll change something. Because I want this to like look good and look nice. And I thought I just needed the sun, but I will keep learning. I also don't, yeah, see, there they are. Hello. I'll figure it out. Thank you for watching. I will post my December plans and what I accomplished soon. I have a video maybe about my January plans. I don't know, or January hopefuls. We'll figure it out. I don't know. Thank you for being here. Thanks for watching. If we've met on Instagram before, it's nice to see you here. Let me know what you liked or how the sun works. Do tell. See you later.